You are welcome to .com Nigeria TV and welcome to another Insight Facts with .com vibes. So, guys, Insight Facts are just like me sharing some facts and insights about some artists or some certain people who I feel like we should discuss about them on this channel.
Make she still born her. No be crime, she collect money from Pikin, make she still born her. I won't fight poverty, security.
So, Corizo is a 22 years old rapper from Benin State, Nigeria. He grew up in Benin State, where he fell in love with music during his secondary school times. He has been making music officially for like 2 years now and has officially dropped around 20 musics in total, including his first and only EP titled Chronicles of Corizo. So if you ever know Corizo or if you're following him on any social media platform, you will know that Corizo is so passionate about his craft. The way he makes his own song, like he sounds so very, very different, so rare. Like ain't nobody else who is doing the same thing. If there is anybody who is doing the same thing, then the person is inspired by Corizo. Like he built a new lane for himself, and that's why he has been able to stand out and make a name for himself in the Nigerian music industry. That's why he has been able to have a lot of people, hundreds of thousands or thousands of people who are rooting for him to go viral. Like who will do anything that he does, like dedicated fan base. That's
My
what.
trouble me like that, cause very soon my door go run. Yes, rice, chicken, carrots, many things there to buy self. If I know I go straight, I cannot kill you myself.
But let's talk about some facts about the music industry in Nigeria, the way things are working. Like, can you ask yourself this question? Do you think Corizo can have the number one song in Nigeria? Or do you think Corizo can ever be as big as, let me use all these new guys as example. Like, I'm not going to be talking about the video with Kid Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage. No, I'm not going to be talking about those people. But let's like use like all these guys like Superboy Chick, Black Bones, Fireboy DML, Buju, like all these new guys. No, like they are going crazy this time around. Like, you don't have to be like, we don't have to drag about it. Like, do you think Corizo can ever get to their level, even if he's signed? Like, other questions, like we have to also ask ourselves is like, when last did a signed rapper or like any rapper in Nigeria have that mainstream momentum? Well, I don't really know much about Nigerian rappers, but all I know is that rap music is not so mainstream in Nigeria, and like the way rap is perceived, like the only person who is carrying it in his head and like taking it to the next level is Eriga the paper boy. Like he's really, really doing great, and I guess he is also a role model to upcomings like Corizo. I can't say Corizo is upcoming anymore because he's doing great numbers and he's playing out concerts. As you can see, like let me say, like some weeks ago, he shut down Bini. Like he's been doing great. Like yeah, he has a lot of people who believe in him so much. That's why like he has taken it to the next level. A good example of this is Ladipoe. Ladipoe, whatever, however you pronounce his name. All I know is that I love that his song with Buju. And I do way I'm feeling. So like he's a very, very good example in this situation because he's also a rapper from Nigeria and he has a lot of dedicated fan base who rock with him like the same way Corizo do. But what's different? Like the only difference is because he's signed to Maven. But if you check his discography or like his upbringing, like his crafts, his grind from the scratch, you will know that he has put a lot of works underground, but nobody even sent him, nobody even bother him. So like that's like some things that you will check. But I think what made him like be up as he is right now is like because of his deal with Don Jazzy, and also he's also a genius because if he's not a genius, he wouldn't agree to do songs with like Simi because his first major hit is the song he did with Simi. I really wanna know why you. I hope you love that song though. And also, like the recent one is the one he did with Buju. The song is also trending worldwide. Most of those songs are like what makes those songs memorable are the featured artists, like their own verses. Let's also use feelings by example. The trending part is also Buju's part where he said, "I like the way I'm feeling now. No can use your reggae, spoil my blues and redeem now." Like those are like the main memorable parts, like what made the song a hit. If you know how songs works, like if you know how songs do blow up. We also like if you are comparing him to Corizo, though, like we have seen like Corizo, like some of his songs, he have people do the hook like "Run Am For Us," "Legend." I think he featured Obad on "Run Am For Us," like which is also like a very, very catchy hook. Also, if you are being honest. So like I think he's also using that same strategy. But like the way Nigerian songs do work, you have to like let's say the way Nigerian music industry do work. Like we all know that it's mostly pop songs, or like even if it's rap, you have to rap on pop beats. Like all those Ladipoe songs are like pop beats, but he's rapping on it. Let's also use Laycon as example. Like Laycon is not like say singing, like he do rap, but he have shown his personality to the public and they love him. Like they already accepted him for who he is. Like anything he does, like people will love him. We can also use Black Bones as an example, like the way he markets himself, the marketing strategy. So I guess like when Corizo ever get the chance to do any of these three things I mentioned, he will also exceed his level right now. Do I think Corizo will ever be hungry, or like do I think there will ever be a moment when Corizo will drop a song and he won't have a lot of people turning up to the song, vibing to it, at least 100,000 streams as he always do? No, I don't think so. As we all can see, Corizo is somebody who his audience, who his fan base are like hardcore fans who are so invested in him. Corizo is the type of artist that anything he does, he will always have a lot of people doing the same thing, or like he will always have a lot of people patronizing it. Let's assume that Corizo decides to make a match like t-shirts or all this type of like anything that he decides to sell. I strongly believe that a lot of people will buy it. I myself will because I'm really, really, really a die-hard fan of Corizo, and I believe a lot of people will do the same. That's like the type of artist he is, and like that's why he has been able to maintain his spot and like stand out as one of the major aspiring artists in Nigeria. Well, anyways, do you think Corizo will ever be as big as all these new guys, or do you think he will ever have like let me say top 5 or top 10 song on the Apple Music charts, or go as huge as like you know what I mean? Just drop your opinion on the comment section and just tell me what you think about Corizo. And if you love the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of other great contests coming out. I will cover other artists and I will also make more tutorials. Just subscribe to the channel for more great content. Love you all.